Hello. Alright, looks like we are playing Skaven, which is fun. I mean, it might be fun. As per usual, they're way above us in team value. Last day of the season, I believe, today. So let's have a look at the team. Decent record. Plenty of claw. Juggernaut is nice on the frenzy. Let's look at their gutters. They don't have anything crazy, although that is very nearly a one-turn touchdown guy. It'd be interesting to see if they leave him on the bench. 410k, wow. How many players do they actually have here? Okay, they've got a lot. To sum up. So we want to hurt them. Varag is not bad. He's expensive. We could go crazy and go Morg. You know what? It's the last day of the season. Let's do it. I mean, Ripper obviously is great as well. But Morg does have block. But if we do Ripper, we get strength 6 and we get 150k more. We probably are going to suffer some injuries here as well. Let's see. So if we get the chainsaw, we get a babe. Bribe? Do we spend all our money? Sure. It's not cool, but we're gonna do it anyway. I mean, we know at least half of it isn't gonna work, so we may as well, huh? I almost got Morg. I mean, I've played against him a couple times, and he is very reliable, honestly. I think one game, I don't know if I was using him or if my opponent was using him kind of early on in Blood Bowl. When I say early on in Blood Bowl, I mean early on in Blood Bowl 2. He did get injured like really early in the game, which is a painful loss. But you know, the main thing that you're giving up with Ripper is the block, because strength is the same. Generally, you don't want to use agility 3, although it's kind of Morg does have that slight chance of doing some ridiculous dodge block, which is exciting. But yeah, giving it up for the chainsaw seems handy against these guys. Because if we get desperate, we can always just chainsaw blitz the gut runners as well. Let's see. I guess we will offend, right? This is going to be nuts. So he might hide all of... Well, I will see how many he hides of his gut runners. But if he hides all his gut runners, the danger is that it's very easy for us to score. We probably want to try and work on the Storm Vermin as well. If we could get this guy out especially, that would be huge. Because this guy hits us like he hits Wood Elves. So that is not good. He'll probably hide him, so it's going to be tricky. It'll be interesting to see. He might just go full elite here. The agility... Okay, that's not an agility gutter runner. So what's he got in the gutter runners? That guy... Okay, his gutter runners are not amazingly leveled, actually. 1, 2... Does he only have 3? Am I missing a gutter runner? I think he only has 3. 1, 2... 3. Yeah, he only has 3. Interesting. Okay, who are we going to bring on? We'll bring on both of these guys. Take off this guy. Boy, I don't have anybody else to take off. Interesting. So maybe we don't bring on our wrestle lineman? I guess you don't need wrestle as much on offense, so keeping him back for the second half does make some sense. Okay, keeping him here is interesting. We should try and go for that. I mean, if the stars align, we don't know how everything's going to kind of play out here yet. So we can keep this guy back as our just in case guy. Let's see, we've got you to hit you. This is already a 3 dice here. Let's guard the wings a little bit. We have frenzy as well, which is nice. I mean, what could go wrong here? I mean, so much already, I can see. Okay. There's only so much you can do, really. You just gotta hope for the best now. So he's got the usuals there. Let's see what the kickoff results do to us. Okay, they get an extra reroll, which is very nice. Oh, that's excellent, though. Okay, that's saved us some worrying times right off the bat. Okay, theoretically the safest, which usually means double skulls. Okay, there we go. Not quite double skulls. Nice. And we'll follow that. Kind of wish I hadn't put these two together now. Let's see. Okay, not the end of the world. Bit annoying. Actually, it is kind of the end of the world. Well, you know what? It's not. It's just means we're not hitting the guy we really want to hit. I don't think we're going to foul any of these guys right off the bat. Oh, I should have done that from here so I could keep them connected. Okay, we got to start wearing down those numbers because they got 3 on the bench. They may go after our Black Orcs hard here. We'll have to see. Let's keep the troll as protected as we can. Do they have any guard? They do not have any guard. So if I pop my guard in, say, here, there shouldn't be any claw shenanigans. Let's tuck in. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think they'll go for a throw here. But let's see. I imagine they'll just try and take down an orc, but they may... I don't know how crazy they're going to get. They got a good record, so... Okay. This is interesting. You gotta hate when they don't use the claw guy and he still goes out. Okay. I think we got a babe, right? Because we knew we were going to take some hurt. Arguably going after this guy isn't a bad idea as well, actually. Great start for him, though. Obviously much more important than taking out this guy. Although this guy is more permanent. Injuries are going to be key here, because KOing them is... they'll just swarm back eventually. Okay, looks like they're going to keep things tight. Is that? Interesting. Just a regular old lineman with Mighty Blow. Rolled a double. I think, I mean, I'd have totally gone guard, but I guess this guy's going for demolition. So I think we're going to try and connect a little harder this time. I don't want to go in too deep. Stay. Ooh, he might appo that one. Although it's early and it's no long-term effect, so he's letting it go. That is excellent. Just trying to foresee where the danger's coming from. Gotta put him here this time just because this guy may come in on the Black Orc here. Alright, let's see how he approaches this. So we've got him contacted. He can definitely get assists to some of this, but honestly this guy's probably the most important here. Because this guy's probably not going to be able to make a block. I mean, well this would be one assist. Okay, so he could put an assist here and then blitz this guy. That may be the best option. Then he could bring this guy here and knock this guy down with this guy. So he could get these guys down. It's probably the best bet right now, although it does mean he kind of puts his whole team in contact temporarily. Push is excellent as well. He's got a... okay, yeah, he's getting greedy on it because he's got claw. Staying where he is so that he can... oh, no. This... you can only get a 1 die here. Unless he marks up the troll. So 1 die with block. Okay, Rat Ogre's behaving unfortunately, which means he gets a 2 die here. Pushes are nice. Very pushing back here. But he has now used his reroll on a block. I think he's going to do this. potentially freeze one of these guys to dodge, but okay, just getting up there. That doesn't change anything, of course. Neither does that. Oh, it does. Hang on. Oh, because that context is... Yeah, okay. I'm with it. But obviously it puts him more in contact for next round, which is kind of what we were hoping for. Alright, up we get there. Up we get there. Let's see. So you do have that. Okay, let's do this. And this. We will drag him back. Do we follow? Yes. We potentially have this. I think we will... keep him there. Could go for the chainsaw on the gutter runner. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, this is where we waste the bribe traditionally. Okay, that worked nicely. It's one of the reasons why I actually do like... Hang on, can you reach? No. It's one of the reasons why I do like to use the chainsaw for blitzing, because you can't get sent off for it, so that's nice. So mission successful in getting 3 of them out. So they're down to 11 now. Now we're actually working on reducing the numbers for their drive. We do need to move, but obviously the more of them that we get out of our way, the easier it will be to move. And it's kind of already getting to the stage. I mean, we're only 2 up right now, but we're kind of getting to the stage where we can make some moves without them getting in our way too much. But we'll kind of see how they play it. Okay, unsurprisingly going for this, because if you knock him over, he hurts himself, especially with the claw. Oh, nice. Very low roll. See, it's 5+ there. Seeing some dodging there. Is this guy going to dodge? He might just leave him where he is. Don't quite have a way I can surf this guy, unfortunately. Oh, that's a pain. Three, 4, 5, 6. Thinking of going after the rat ogre. Okay, for a moment there I thought there was a Skaven behind him and I got really scared. We're going to reroll this into more pushes. No, we got him over. Okay, nice. The stun makes this tricky. Let's get on him a little bit here. Do I just foul this guy because of where we're at in the half now? Yeah. They're probably going to keep working on him anyway. So he's probably on his way out from the claw. Okay, solid. So they're now down to 10. You can never have too few Skaven on enemy team. Obviously we could do all of this and this guy could still score, but that's kind of what we're doing. We're trying to get this to 1-0 so that if he goes 1-1, he doesn't have enough team to successfully attack to make it a 2-1. I mean, in fairness, he could still do all this, go down, get 1-1, and then on his drive, on his half, go down and score a second one, and then we not have time to score. Or we just score for a 2-2. So, you know, there's no making things safe. You can only do what you can against Skaven and hope that, you know, they don't screw you over too much. Okay, that's why I put this guy this far away, in the hopes that he wouldn't go for this. He's going to reroll that. Are these guys dodging, or are they just going to take the hits? Nice. So we can now kind of reverse back the other way, hopefully. We'll actually stay as part of our support here. Okay, so who are we hitting this time? This guy, I guess? Probably need to get out of my own way. Yes, I do. Okay, sorry, I'm not commentating this much because I'm using my brain here. As it is, I came in from the wrong direction anyway. We'll give it a shot. Does leave us open to this, which is not the most sensible thing I've ever done. What could I have done to avoid that? Okay, so there's the Apo usage into joins the subs. He is getting great value though. So yeah, I imagine. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's not quite as bad because that's a dodge into a 4+. We've got 3 turns left, so we need to get a move on after this. Looks like he's going to blitz our guard, which is sensible. He was probably a little bit scared there when that happened. Oh. Okay, that's not what I expected. Really expected him to claw this guy. So is he trying this? Four plus into a... Nope. Okay. I really thought he might. Okay, got the guard down in the end. Which is solid. Probably let that one go. Survived, unfortunately. Now, is that in frenzy range? No. Oof, that would have been nice. Okay. Is there anybody in front of you? No, there's not. Okay. Let's get these guys well and truly sandwiched. I guess we'll just get him up. I kind of want to put somebody else in there for it, but doesn't really make sense. Follow up. Just a stun. Still good though. Yeah, we'll go here. Pop you here. Pop you here. I guess you go here. Gives us the 2 dice. Let's stay actually. We may as well use them every turn now because we have the numbers advantage. There's not a lot to really save them for. Well, I guess you got the bribe. So remember, he's still only technically one guy down for certain second half. So this is not as bad as it looks. He needs to be careful of this guy, obviously, because we'll surf him with this guy if we can. I guess if we move him over here, he'll kind of be out of our range. Could do the... well, it's 3 dice against actually, isn't it? So he's looking at trying the... I mean, it would be a 3 dice against, that's the problem, unless he is willing to bring this guy up here. Do we see a late... a reroll on a 3 dice against doesn't make a lot of sense. Ah, that's a pity. Oh, he didn't move this guy. Okay. So plan is to attempt to surf this guy off. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay. So if you go here, and you go here, just in case. Okay. So we're in scoring range. I feel like we should protect that just a little bit more. Just in case things go wrong. Off he goes. Well, he's safer where he is now. We actually have to attempt to come back here. 83, this is where we roll the dub ones. I mean, we've had a good run, so we couldn't really complain at this stage. Just is done. Alrighty. It's been a good half, though. Okay, fair enough. That is sensible. I don't really want to do this because we could fail to score here. Or would us failing to score be bad? Not necessarily. He wouldn't get the chance at the one turner. He'd have less time. I think we got to go in. It's too risky just not to score at all and give them the ball at 0-0. We've got to at least force them to score the one turner here. Okay, accepted the bribe, which is nice, and that's worth doing because now we can just take him off the field for turn 8 and we'll be able to use him for the second half. What do we go for here? Last time I tried this defense against a one turner, it bit us. But gut runners are really good. And you give them the easy on the line stuff if you just leave 3 guys here. I think we got to set up at the back. We'll regret it, I'm sure. Doesn't really matter where we put our tackles. It would if we were playing with dwarfs, because you could actually get enough tackles on the back line to make a tackle on every square, which is huge, obviously. So, yeah, I mean, there's no sort of 100% best setup here, I don't think. I mean, I think the reason that people often play to defend the one turner over the riot, like I suppose top players, is that when you know your opponent can do a one turner, that defense is safer against it, and then obviously you just got to hope the riot doesn't happen. Sorry, I just realised how dark it's got. So, you know, we're certainly given the opportunity. He's only got to get 1 square to get the attempt in. We've got to hope that rain plus the lack of numbers isn't going to hurt him. We've just got to hope that he doesn't roll too well. What's it going to be? Probably a... It depends who he uses. Which probably depends on where it lands. If it lands over here, he probably will use the throw, because then you can get back to here and punt it up to this guy, hand it off. All for kind of like low rolls. They got an extra reroll, which I'm kind of okay with. Oh boy, okay. That's a near perfect square for it to land on. This would be better, but you know what? I can't complain again about that. Maybe this would be better, actually. I'm not sure. So let's see how this goes. Using the Rat Ogre right off the bat is a little... oh boy. I mean, he's got to loner it. Right? Oh, he's got Juggernaut. Okay, not so risky as I thought. The only risk was the wild animal. That's my bad for not using my brain there. Gets to knock our guy over as well and get this guy an extra square. So we're going to see a big old rat throw maybe to this guy and then this guy hands off. Okay, that was interesting. What's the plan there? Okay, just want to get the extra hit in. Fair enough. Thought he might want to move this guy an extra square, but he didn't. So it's on. Where's the throw going to go? It's going to have to go to this guy, and this guy's going to have to hand off. 5 up pass. Taking the GFIs to make a 4 up, maybe? Nope. So there's no point in that. Just throw it from where he's at. Oh. Isn't it? I thought it's a 5 up whatever, right? Oh boy. As per usual. Okay, he has failed something. He got a 5 on the pass and then failed the catch. Now he comes down here, the handoff, so that's a 2+. This is how horribly easy it is. Oh no, it's a 3+, of course, because rain. And then it's... he's got the built-in dodge here. Well, he's going to do it one at a time. Oh, use dodge. Oh, he's made it though. Okay. So as predicted, they got in. That is why gutter runners are amazing. So could we have stopped that with the other formation? Maybe. Yeah, so he is now only 1 player down, 1 all. I think it's fair to say our worst fears are confirmed. And honestly, there's not a lot we could have done about it. So it's going to be interesting to see how fast he tries to go here. Oh, let's not give them extra blocks. Is he just going to try and score super fast and go for the 2-2? Only time can tell. I'm going to actually drop this guy back a square, because his movement's pretty excellent. Yeah, I honestly don't know how he's going to roll this. He may go for the fast score 2-1, because if he goes up 2-1, I mean, the chance of us getting better than a 2-2 are very small, because it takes us a while to score, and he's got a 10-man team. It just goes to show for all the, I mean, that's, you know, whilst it sounded like maybe I was being a little, what's the word, like, a little over paranoid in the first half. This is why, because despite all our efforts, he's very much in the game. Now, if he doesn't go for the super vast score, we do stand a good chance here. And if he's coming down this way, well, he'll probably hit this guy. We'll see what happens. This very much looks like a push for a 2-turner. Wow. Extra reroll every time. Okay, ball's gone to that side, which is nice, because he won't be able to... Yeah, it'll be fine. So yeah, he's making a blob here. I imagine this guy's going to come round. I mean, I've done this so many times that this is not too surprising. Just a push is nice. Probably no point in re-rolling that, honestly. No, you don't want to re-roll that, you just push him back. Okay, bit of a retreat there. Is he still going to try and come down? He only has 2 gutters as well, which is important. If he doesn't attack us too fast, I feel a lot better about this, because I think we can still, like, outmark him here. But let's see. Because, you know, our 4 Black Orcs can immediately jump on 4 of his linemen and outstrength them. His pickups are going well. That was not the safest of pickups there either. He did not guard it. Like, if he had failed that, we could have moved this guy up. You know, I mean, we've got some guys over here that can get up there and cause issues. Well, this Black Orc may not be able to get on somebody because of this guy. Ooh, that was a mistake. Used a reroll to rectify it. Okay, this is good. This is a good situation right now, or as good as we could hope. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. If we can get on the gutter runner with our with this guy, okay, which we can, then we're happy. Let's get you up. Let's get you here. Let's get you here. So this is our attack guy, this is our defense guy. Oh, not good. Kind of feeling like I should have pushed him back there as well, to be honest. We could still potentially get the Rat Ogre down, but it's a much more risky block than normal. Got a 1 dice on him with this guy right now. I'd like to get him down. I don't know how much I trust Ripper. I think that's the 42 whichever way we go, if I remember, it is. Okay, just a stun. I guess we move up to here at least, though. Yeah, he's kind of got a little mobility on us this turn. What's he gonna do with it? Is he gonna try and work down this way? Potentially could. Looks like it. Okay, so Zugor goes down. I guess he's probably not going to make this block. I mean, there's always, with only having one guy at the back, there's always the risk that he kind of does like a choke. Okay, I think he's just gonna maybe zone up here. Bring this guy. No, he's doing a pretty wild pass. Okay. Let's get in here. Gotta choose our order carefully here. Okay, he was gonna try and score this turn. That works. Just trying to, for the moment, get rid of his scoring threats. Which we've pretty much done there. You can only really get up. Nice. Oof. Double oof. Okay, that's not ideal at all. Because nah. Okay, now things are a little more scary. So why am I doing this block over here, you ask? I don't know, because I'm scared to do other blocks. This is classic not sensible play here. Who can I move, though, in a safe way? Can you actually score? Yes. I can't move anybody in a safe way. Oh, every time. If I'd done those blocks the other way around, we'd have knocked this guy over. We'd have knocked this guy over. We'd be in a great position. As it is, it probably just... oh dear. That's so bad. Even pushes would have been fine. I didn't want to move this guy because I wanted to move him in for the guard to help keep things short up. I didn't want to move this guy because I wanted to move him around to foul. It was a whole sequence of things that I didn't make this block, this 3 dice block. Yeah, so this is super easy now. Just get this guy out the way, pick up the ball, hand it off to this guy. I mean, he had to use a reroll, but he's Skaven. This is... I mean, it could still go wrong, but... even if it does, it probably only goes so wrong. I'm annoyed at that. I mean, ultimately it was a bad roll. It was our Black Orcs doing what Black Orcs do. Ironically, this is the guy that would have block if we had actually... oh, I wish you would... okay, now hang on a sec. You can't give it to this guy now. Okay. That's interesting. There is still a chance. Oh, I'm so annoyed about not doing some of these blocks. And this could end up being a 2-1. I mean, Skaven can kind of hold the ball in good places. Oh boy. Okay, so... yeah, that makes that a lot more painful as well. Can't reach him that way. We have to do that. So this guy has to come round and go here. Okay, retreat. I guess you could go here. You would go here. Oh, that's bad. Oh, we didn't even hurt him. Okay, that's well, that's them scoring. Should I have just pushed him? Maybe. Yeah, that's terrible. Should have just taken the push, I guess, or re-rolled. Okay, you know what? We got some real bad rolls there. I wish I'd made it interesting by pushing this guy there. I mean, he'd have just been able to blitz us off and go in, so it wasn't a big deal. We could have brought the Black Orc in though, into a more helpful position. Which arguably I should have brought him down here, or in here. I don't know. This is the great thing about this game. It's all about like order of play, and there's only so much you can do. You're always making decisions, and you know, the right order of play changes depending on circumstances. So to say that something is wrong, sometimes it only becomes wrong because you roll the skull on, you know, your first dice rather than on your first block rather than on your next block. That's what makes it wrong. So you can mitigate as much as possible. I don't know that he's even going in here, but we have kind of brought some danger. Yeah, I think he's going in. I mean, he could try and stall another turn. He could like dodge the gutters to here and here and pop the thrower here, take another turn. Need him to get the dub skulls, really. So he's got to go in this turn. It's too risky not to. And he's done well this half because he hasn't got any more damaged at all. Yep. Okay, so we're playing for draw now. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'd have done differently, honestly. Not a whole lot. I don't think. Oh well. That's Skaven for you. That's why I love playing Skaven. I mean, look, we injured 4 of him early on in the first half. Didn't even affect their, you know, affect his team really. It was a pity that the injury slowed down, but it was always possible. I still think I mean, I'm not saying that I've played the perfect game and we've been screwed over. I think there were different ways to defend against what he did. Arguably, I shouldn't have blitzed the gutter runner. I could have blitzed down here instead. I think that's a fair argument. Alright, so let's see what happens here. Five turns to score is certainly possible, but also certainly tricky. Especially if we get a unfortunate kickoff result. That does hurt a bit. Is that 4 out of 4? Maybe I'm exaggerating. I think he's had 4 though. I don't think we really need you, so we'll do this. We'll just kind of squeeze him for the moment. As I'm aware, we haven't used our bribe yet. I guess we'll put him down in potentially fallible area. Okay. Nice. Whoa. Oh, there's a guy in front of you. Okay. Scary, scary. I think we'll just do this. And then I think I'm actually happy bringing this guy in here. Okay, we picked it up, that's good. Do we hand it off? No. Could come at us here. But I think we've made it awkward. So I feel like he'll probably just try and retreat and screen us off. We only have a man advantage here. I guess I should have brought my wrestler on. That was a mistake. Oh, do we have it? We have a 2-man advantage now. So yeah, we try and squeeze him in with most of our team and then just kind of peel off some blitzers to escort the thrower, which is pretty standard. If we can get a draw, I would be happy at this point. Because it's not easy. Last game of the season. We don't need to protect anybody, so let's protect the numbers. And you know, maybe he will kill our Black Orc here. But, you know, I mean if he does, you know, he does. You know, he'd have been off the field either way. Taking that 2 dice against, or are you thinking of dodging? So I mean, as of right now, we just move this guy up here, move this guy up here, and the plan carries on, but we'll see if that changes. See if he does anything wild. Nice, we'll just squash you in. I guess we can actually follow that as well. Yeah, and then we can kind of, I guess we bring the ball up to here. Then we're going to do a blitz and fall back. Rats, we've not doing quite as much as we were. That's kind of okay because we still get to kind of follow in. That is good because we can push him away from the ball and follow. Okay, that's one less guy getting up. Follow again. Okay, so we're not doing a lot of damage, but we have moved up to where we need to move up to. 3 more turns is a decent amount of time. Some of his team's a little trapped up. But even if he untraps them, it gives our guys the ability to adjust. So yeah, he's just going to kind of come and block us off on the top. Yeah, one thing I would say is I think him getting the 3 extra rerolls over the course of the game, or 4 extra rerolls, I think that has been a big deal. I guess not as bad as a blitz or something, but you know, maybe. Because we were reasonably well defended against the blitz, although there's only so much you can do against Skaven. I know that's something I keep saying, but it's sort of true. If they want to do what they want to do, they're gonna. See, the one turner that he got, which he needs to roll a lot of dice for, but it you know, it basically turned it from a a probable 2-1 to us to maybe a 2-all, maybe a 2-1 to him. So very solid there. Probably wants to save those, maybe. No, he's re-rolling. I guess in fairness, he doesn't really want us to switch over here. Don't like the idea of doing that first, but it may be what we have to do. We stay for the assist. Let's just get this guy over here. Not quite as good as I wanted, if I'm being honest. Let's see. You can't get over there. Okay, this is a bit risky, but this is where we're at. We need to kind of keep moving the ball. Okay, that's bad. Okay, that's better. It kind of relied on an armor break to some degree. We're not even really wrecking his team here, which is a bit sad. I felt that. I felt that coming. This has been our game of dub skulls. You know what? I just realised he can 2 dice us here, or he can 1 dice. Well, pop the assist around here. I left that open as well. Okay, this was I really was relying on this block to work. More than I thought I was. I don't know why I thought there was no way through here. But he could dodge this guy around here, and then dodge this guy around for a hit here, or he could dodge this guy around here. And then... okay. Okay, that's excellent. He needed him to fall over there. Now he's blocked himself up. Because now there's no room to dodge through here even. I can see what he was going for there, but obviously a big risk for the situation. But had he have got him down, he'd have had a nice maybe 2 die, because he probably would have dodged this guy around for the assist and then blitzed in there. Okay, so what do we have here? We have this. Which is what we're going to go for first. Am I okay with wrestle? No. Oh dear. Already done our frenzy. I guess we'll do that. Okay, that is a bad situation. That is a better situation. Probably go here. Didn't, okay. Oh, I was kind of hoping for a good situation there. We are by no means what I would call safe here, especially if we roll another dub skull. I don't even know what to do here. We'll just stay. You can't do it. So we're probably going to get hit on the last turn here. I mean, and that's if this blitz pays off. Yeah, this isn't as safe as I'd like. And by isn't as safe as I'd like, I mean it's not in any way safe. It's in scoring range. And we've got a lot of people who could score, but look how easy it is to get over there. Tackle not used. Now this is a long way. I have calculated this and it's quite a long way. And getting the assist doesn't really help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. How does he get better than 2 dice against? I mean, 2 dice against is still solid. But yeah, I think he actually put this guy in his own way here. Yeah. So that's kind of the best you can do. I think. Oh, yeah, there's that as well. But there is tackle here, obviously. I don't know that that's better. Well, I guess it is. Okay, there we go. There's not much more we can do than this, really. Push will do. And in we go. Well, that was a very tense way to get a 2-2 draw. Sorry, I'm in almost complete blackness now, aren't I? I just realised. But you know, it was an exciting game. Exciting stuff. We really... It's funny how often that happens, where you have like a sequence, like I'm sure at the beginning of the game he was like, well, I'm done here. And had his Apo not rolled his Rat Ogre back, I think it probably would have been, because the Rat Ogre was instrumental. And very well behaved, as I remember, although he didn't always do stuff. It's all good. So, Runget Spleen Ripper got MVP. His Storm Vermin got MVP. Yeah, we got a ton of armor breaks. But it looks so good. We got all of this within the first, like, 4 or 5 turns, I think. Or at least a decent amount of it. And then it just totally dried up. Runget did everything. Wow, he really did everything. Apart from scoring touchdowns. Chainsaw, I will say, was good. Kickbacks weren't a problem, so there is that. How many times did he activate him? Yeah, he activated him 8 times. One or two of those was just moving him as well, so that's pretty incredible. Pickups aren't... That's not super surprising. I think our pickups were good. I don't think anybody had problems picking it up. The loner worked as well. Yeah, I mean, you know, he had some good stuff, but we did have 5 successful chainsaws. Our guy was good, and our what do you call it? Like fouling was good as well. But yeah, I think everything just dried up. Yeah, when you look at that, look at all the 100%. Admittedly, a lot of them are on things where there's 1. So it's not quite as intensely good as it looks. I think the armor, that's actually really solid armor. But honestly, his second half armor was, and not so much armor, but injuries were were a lot better, and having the extra players really paid off for him. Because even though those line rats are useless, they're kind of not. Oh well, could have been. There's all sorts of things you can look at and say this could have gone better, but then there's also things that you could look at and say, well, you know, that could have gone worse. You could have failed to pick up the ball at a vital point or something. So we'll level these guys up even though there is not much need. Oh, double. Pretty useless. Nah, not really. We'll get dodge. I wouldn't normally get that before block, but, you know, you gotta take what you're offered. It still makes him useful on incoming blocks, right? But then when he gets blodged later on, he becomes a complete pain. Like War Dancers are not going to like him because he evades strip ball and he evades tackle. Well, no, he doesn't evade tackle, but he evades strip ball, which quite often people go for first on War Dancers. And he's just kind of awkward to knock down. So just a regular roll there. This is our hitty guy, right? So I guess for the sake of it, we just make him extra scary. And there's our team. Has our record. So it's 9-3-0. I think we lost a win and a loss, right? So we'd be 10-3-1, which is honestly not too bad a run. I'm happy with that. And yeah, in theory, tomorrow everything takes over and we either play elves or elves, most likely. Because, you know, Skaven games don't all go like that. That was a good display of Skaven shenanigans, but Skaven shenanigans don't always work. So, that one went well. I don't think he even lost anybody vital. But it can go the other way very, very quickly, which is probably why he's a gutter runner down. And most of his team is kind of messed up. Alrighty. well, I will see you next season, or tomorrow. And bye for now. Sorry, I'm coming out of the dark, but you know, that's the way it is. There we go. Have some light. And bye for now.